The 2026 BMW X6 doesn't just occupy space on the road, it commands it, like a panther lounging on a city boulevard, muscles taut beneath a glossy coat. This isn't your average luxury SUV. It's a shapeshifter that morphs from boardroom beast to backroad bandit with a twitch of your right foot. That iconic coupe-like roofline, more sculpture than sheet metal, slices through the air with the arrogance of something that knows it's being photographed from every angle. BMW's designers have somehow made aggression elegant, blending swollen wheel arches with creases so sharp they could cut glass, all while maintaining a silhouette that whispers, Grand Tourer, rather than shouts off-roader. It's a vehicle that wears its contradictions proudly. Brutish yet refined, tech-laden yet intuitive, ostentatious yet somehow understated. Pop the door, frameless, because why wouldn't it be? And the cabin wraps around you like a tailored overcoat. The smell hits first, that intoxicating cocktail of merino leather and open-pore wood, with a faint metallic tan from the brushed aluminum controls. Your fingers glide across surfaces that alternate between cool, nailed metal and leather so supple it feels alive. Front and center, the BMW curved display arcs across the dash like a frozen wave. Its 14.9-inch touchscreen and 12.3-inch digital cluster merging into a single pane of glass that's less dashboard and more command center. But here's the magic. Unlike some rivals that bury functions in submenus, the X6's latest iDrive system reads your intentions like a mind reader. Say, I'm cold, and it'll warm your seat. Nudge the climate control, and suggest a cafe with fireplace seating en route, all without missing a beat. For passengers, the optional 31-inch theater screen descends from the ceiling with the quiet drama of a Broadway curtain. It's 8K resolution so crisp you could count the pores on an actor's face. Now, let's talk about what happens when your foot meets the pedal. The base xDrive 40i might be the entry-level option, but its 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system delivers 375 horsepower with the smooth, relentless surge of a tidal wave. BMW claims 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds. But numbers don't capture how this 2-ton SUV somehow shrinks around you on twisty roads. The steering weights up beautifully, the rear-biased xDrive system shuffling power like a blackjack dealer, and the adaptive dampers, standard now, absorb potholes like they're personal insults. It's unsettling, in the best way, how something this substantial dances. But for those who laugh at enough power, there's the M60i. Its 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 isn't an engine, it's a force of nature. 523 horsepower arrives not in a linear climb but a series of shoves, each gear change from the 8-speed automatic punctuated by a snarl from the M Sport exhaust that echoes off concrete barriers like a predator's challenge call. Then there's the X6M competition, where BMW's M division took the rulebook, set it on fire, and used the ashes to polish their carbon fiber trim. 617 horsepower turns the SUV into a weaponized coupe, launching from standstill to 60 miles per hour in a neck-snapping 3.8 seconds. The suspension firms up, the steering quickens, and the exhaust note shifts from baritone growl to operatic scream. You'll find yourself taking the long way home just to feel the way it digs into corners, the rear wheels subtly steering to pivot the bulk like a ballerina endpoint. Sure, the roofline's dramatic slope turns the rearview mirror into more of a suggestion than a tool, but the 360-degree cameras and blind spot monitoring have your back, literally. Yet what truly astonishes is how the X6 balances these Jekyll and Hyde personalities. Cruise at 70 miles per hour, and the cabin hushes to library quiet. The seat's massage function kneading away tension as the Harman Kardon sound system, upgradable to Bowers & Wilkins diamond-dusted perfection, bathes you in sound. The air suspension floats over expansion joints like they are minor inconveniences, and the semi-autonomous driving suite, with its lane change suggestions and traffic jam creep mode, turns gridlock into downtime. But nudge the drive mode selector into Sport Plus, and the same vehicle transforms. Exhaust valves open, dampers stiffen, and the digital dials bleed red. It's this chameleon-like ability that makes the X6 feel like 3 cars in one. Commuter, Grand Tourer, Apex Predator, all wrapped in a package that still manages 24 miles per gallon combined in the xDrive 40i. Stack it against rivals, and the X6's personality shines brighter. The Mercedes-AMG GLE 53 Coupe. More opulent, perhaps, but it lacks the BMW's knife-edge reflexes. The Porsche Cayenne Coupe. Sharper on track, but its interior feels clinical next to the X6's lounge-like warmth. The Audi Q8, smooth as single malt scotch, but about as exciting as a spreadsheet. And the upstart Genesis GV80 coupe, charming, but still playing catch-up in the tech arms race. What BMW nails is that alchemy of theater and substance, the way the ambient lighting cascades across the crystal gear selector at night, or how the augmented reality navigation overlays turn your windshield into a video game HUD. Practical? Sure, in that it has 4 doors and a power liftgate. But let's be honest, you don't buy an X6 for grocery runs. You buy it because parking one in your driveway feels like planting a flag. Because that moment when you thumb the engine start button and the V8 erupts with a bassline that vibrates your sternum never gets old. Because even in a world gone mad for EVs, there's romance in mechanical fury harnessed by genius engineering. The 2026 X6 isn't just transportation, it's a sensory manifesto, a reminder that driving can still thrill, still seduce, still matter. It's for those who want their heart to race, whether they are carving canyon roads or idling at a red light, proving that in the right machine, every journey can be an event. The 2026 BMW 5 Series ushers in a bold new chapter for mid-size luxury sedans, redefining the boundaries between performance, comfort, and technological sophistication. This latest iteration of the 5 Series exudes an air of innovation, combining a striking exterior design with an impressive array of powertrains that cater to a wide spectrum of driving preferences. Every detail of the vehicle, from its meticulously crafted exterior curves to its state-of-the-art interior, reflects BMW's commitment to balancing tradition with contemporary advances. As enthusiasts compare it with iconic rivals like the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and Genesis G80, the 2026 model stands out not merely for the evolution in styling, but for the dramatic enhancements under the hood and inside the cabin that promise to deliver an elevated driving experience. At the heart of the 5 Series is a suite of carefully engineered powertrain options that illustrate BMW's forward-thinking approach to performance. The lineup begins with the 530i and 530i xDrive models, which are powered by an advanced 2.0-liter 4-cylinder mild hybrid engine. This engine, tuned to generate 255 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque, represents a noticeable leap over previous models, adding both power and efficiency to the driving equation. Coupled with an 8-speed automatic transmission, these variants are capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.9 seconds, with the xDrive version shaving an extra fraction off that figure. This performance metric illustrates how the 5 Series is not simply about comfortable cruising. It is engineered to respond dynamically to changing driving conditions, providing an experience that is both robust and refined. For those who crave a higher level of performance, the 540i xDrive offers a more exhilarating option. Under the hood, this variant features a 3.0-liter turbocharged mild hybrid engine that produces an impressive 375 horsepower, a significant boost that enhances both acceleration and overall responsiveness. With the ability to surge from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 4.5 seconds, the 540i xDrive delivers a driving experience that is as thrilling as it is luxurious. The additional horsepower translates into an exceptional balance of power and agility, making it an ideal choice for drivers who desire the ultimate blend of dynamic performance and high-end comfort. Its enhanced driving dynamics are evident not only in rapid acceleration, but also in its refined handling characteristics, which allow it to navigate both winding roads and expansive highways with equal poise. In a nod to the rapidly evolving future of automotive technology, BMW has also introduced the i5, a fully electric variant that marks a bold step into the electrified era. The i5 eDrive 40 is equipped with a powerful electric motor that delivers 335 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque, enabling the car to reach 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds. However, the true marvel of this new electric model is unveiled in the performance-oriented i5 M60 xDrive. This model pushes the boundaries of electric powertrains with a jaw-dropping 590 horsepower and 586 pound-foot of torque, propelling the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an exhilarating 3.7 seconds. Despite these formidable numbers, BMW has managed to blend performance with practicality, as both i5 models offer ranges that suit everyday driving, approximately 295 miles for the eDrive 40 and a slightly lower 256 miles for the M60 xDrive. The range figures emphasize the i5's readiness for long journeys, ensuring that drivers can enjoy its electrifying performance without the constant worry of recharging stops. Additionally, early impressions highlight an impressively refined braking system, where regenerative braking not only contributes to efficiency but also enhances the overall driving connection between vehicle and road. Beyond the impressive array of engine options, the 2026 5 Series further distinguishes itself with dynamic handling characteristics that are synonymous with BMW's storied reputation. The adoption of the M Sport suspension, prevalent across many variants, creates an ideal blend of comfort and responsiveness, ensuring that the car adapts effortlessly to daily commutes and leisurely long-distance journeys alike. Even the mild hybrid all-wheel drive configurations are crafted with an eye for performance, offering a steering feel and overall driving dynamics that are both engaging and deeply satisfying. While some reviewers have noted that the steering might occasionally feel a bit soft in low-speed maneuvers, the car's overall balance and agility continue to make it an absolute joy to drive, particularly on twisty roads that demand both finesse and spirited performance. Inside, the 2026 BMW 5 Series continues to shine, presenting a cabin space that epitomizes luxury with a clear focus on driver comfort and technological integration. The interior is spacious, lavishly appointed with premium materials, and designed to exude an ambience of understated elegance. BMW has placed a significant emphasis on the redesign of its infotainment system, ensuring that the new menu layout and expanded display provide a more intuitive and visually engaging interface for users. The enhanced digital environment within the cabin seamlessly integrates both connectivity and convenience, reflecting a thoughtful balance between classical luxury and the demands of modern technology. One of the most notable innovations is BMW's new hands-free highway assistant, a feature that offers automated support during highway driving. This system embodies the promise of autonomous driving features by relieving drivers of repetitive tasks while still retaining a hands-on approach when necessary, thereby providing a harmonious blend of man and machine in the driving experience. Set to debut in October 2023, the new 5 Series brings with it a competitive pricing strategy that starts just below the $60,000 mark for the base 530i model. The 2026 BMW 7 Series glides into the automotive world like a symphony of contrasts, where heritage whispers through every line and innovation shouts from every seam. This isn't just a car, it's a conversation between eras, a machine that wears its legacy with pride while sprinting headlong into the future. Picture a sedan that could effortlessly park beside a vintage 1987 Series at a classic car show, yet feels as space-age as a concept model. The design language here is deliberate, almost poetic. Its silhouette leans into the boxy elegance of bygone luxury vehicles, but with a tautness and precision that scream modernity. The roofline flows with a quiet confidence, while the kidney grille, now more sculptural than ever, anchors a front fascia that's both assertive and refined. Those sharp creases along the hood aren't just for show, they catch light like a jeweler's cut, creating shadows that dance as the car moves. It's a masterclass in restraint, proving luxury doesn't need to shout when it can simply command. Slip inside, and the cabin wraps around you like a bespoke suit. The air carries a faint trace of saddle leather, or cashmere, if you've opted for the dizzyingly plush upgrade, mingling with the soft glow of ambient lighting that traces the dash like liquid gold. BMW's obsession with tactile perfection shows in details most drivers might never consciously notice. The way the climate-controlled dials click with weighted precision, the whisper-quiet glide of the center console's wood inlays. Then there's the sound, not road noise, there isn't any, but the 18-speaker Bowers and Wilkins system that doesn't just play music so much as conjure it from the air. Opt for the 36-speaker setup, and suddenly you're not commuting, you're front row at the Berlin Philharmonic, cello vibrations resonating in your sternum. The pièce de résistance, those electric doors. Press a button and watch them swing shut with the silent grace of a vault door in a Bond villain's lair. A tiny moment of theater that turns every departure into an event. But the real magic happens when you stop driving and start experiencing. The rear seats, if you've splurged on the executive package, aren't chairs. They are thrones. With a tap on the door-mounted touchscreen, you can recline into a zero-gravity position while massaging nodes need the stress from your shoulders. The ventilation system doesn't just blow air. It seems to intuit whether you want a gentle Mediterranean breeze or an Arctic chill. Up front, the The 14.9-inch curved touchscreen floats above the dash like a black crystal, running BMW's latest iDrive OS. It's startlingly intuitive. Within minutes, you're flicking through playlists and plotting alternate routes with the ease of swiping through a smartphone. But the showstopper hides in back, an optional 31-inch 8K theater screen that descends from the ceiling with the gravitas of a Broadway curtain. Suddenly, your morning commute becomes a private screening of the latest blockbuster, complete with Dolby Atmos sound that makes explosions feel personal. Now, let's talk about what moves this rolling palace. The base 740i isn't base in any traditional sense. Its 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six paired with mild hybrid tech delivers 375 horsepower with the smoothness of a Swiss watch. It's the kind of power that arrives not with a roar but a purr, shoving you back into the seat while the transmission swaps gears with telepathic precision. To the eco-conscious tycoon, the 750e xDrive plug-in hybrid offers 35 miles of silent electric glide, enough to cross Manhattan on electrons alone, before the gas engine wakes with nary a shudder. But the 760i xDrive is where BMW's performance DNA flexes hard. That twin-turbo V8 doesn't just accelerate, it warps time, pressing 536 horses into service with a deep-chested growl that's part symphony, part threat. All models grip the road with xDrive all-wheel drive, turning rain-slicked highways into playgrounds. What truly sets this generation apart, though, is how it thinks for you. The updated iDrive doesn't just respond to voice commands, it anticipates. Tell it you're hungry, and it cross-references your starred Michelin restaurants with real-time traffic. The highway assistant doesn't just maintain your lane, it suggests overtaking slower traffic like a polite British chauffeur. Shall we move ahead, sir? Even the climate control has grown a brain, detecting which seats are occupied and tailoring airflow like a digital sommelier. Yet none of this tech shouts for attention. It's there when you need it, invisible when you don't. The mark of true luxury. In every stitch, circuit, and cylinder, the 2026 7 Series makes a compelling argument for what a modern luxury sedan should be. It's unapologetically grand without being garish, technologically dazzling without feeling cold. The exterior winks at BMW's storied past while the interior plants a flag in the future. Under the hood, it balances raw power with environmental awareness in a way that feels less like compromise and more like alchemy. For the driver, it offers the thrill of control. For the passenger, the serenity of a first-class lounge. In a world where luxury cars increasingly feel like gadgets on wheels, the 7 Series remains stubbornly, gloriously human, a machine that doesn't just move you from place to place, but transforms the very act of travel into something to savor. It's not just redefining its class, it's reminding us why we fell in love with cars in the first place.